Lorraine, if you... I'm just going to be very brief. My mum and dad told me I wasn't allowed to make a speech because, as my dad says, I can't do anything. And yes, it'd be too lengthy, so I'm going to be very brief. I would like to thank everybody who has come out to support the launch of my first children's book. I've been overwhelmed by the messages from not only Dumfries and Galloway, but from as far away as New York, from other writers, from the fantastic Mary Smith, who I love, her poetry is here tonight. That means a lot to me. It's been a fantastic turnout, and I'd just like to thank you all for coming along. Marta was inspired by my own daughter, Daniela, a little bit, though it's not about her adventures. But before I introduce Freya Sale, who's going to read the character of Marta, and then Carlie Kirpatrick from Theatre School, who's going to do a little extract, I would just like to thank just a very brief amount of people. First of all, a lady who's not here tonight, but would have loved this event, is a lady who typed up my manuscripts and worked with Abby Robertson at the Print Copy Centre, and her name was Laura Patterson, who sadly is no longer with us. But she would have absolutely loved this, and I know that she's here in spirit. I would like to thank Abby Robertson for bringing Marta to life. I would like to thank Claire Campbell for her amazing design. I would like to thank Shahida Rahman in Cambridge, my publishers in Cambridge. I would like to thank Carolyn Yates for her support as Literary Development Officer. And I would like to thank my family and my children, Joseph and Daniela, for their support with writing. Before I introduce Marta, I just want to say a small quote. When I was at Freya's age, I used to like Lucy Maud Montgomery, who wrote Anne of Green Gables. Some of you may know her. And one of the fantastic quotes in Anne of Green Gables was, "Nobody is ever too old to dream, and dreams never grow old." So I hope that Marta inspires you to follow your dreams, whether you're 9 or 99. And I'm now going to introduce you to the fantastic Freya Sale, who's from Moniaive Primary, and she's going to read an extract. Sorry, before I also start, I've got to say thank you to Michael Stoughton, who's here, who edited Marta and has come all the way from London. So that again means a lot. So I'm going to introduce you to Freya Sale. A round of applause please for Freya. Thank
you. Marta G Zeigler. Chapter 41. Party at Bloomsbury Square. Snow and ice in my heart. Noella de Coeur and family cordially invite Miss Marta G Zeigler to a winter celebration in honour of Noella 10th's birthday. The invitation was a proper cardboard that didn't buckle in your hand, and the writing was in Carlie calligraphy with shimmering gold around the edge. I showed it to Mrs. Viney. She was quiet. She looked at the invitation and considered it. Marta, remember not to forget that you come from Z Place. You would be going into a world you don't understand, and where they don't understand you. Z Place may not have grandeur, but you're safe there. I didn't want Z Place, with smashed up glass bottles in the playground and no ambition. I wanted to be like Noella de Coeur, Gigi Sanchez, and the other girls that look better than me. Bobby McGonagall asked if I was going to the party. Marta, Noella is trouble. Maybe you shouldn't go. I wouldn't think any less of you. That was outrageous. What did Bobby McGonagall mean? How could he say that? I would go with my head held high. Noella was doing a talk at school about her birthday party, with slides. Lucky us to be the audience, with 120 slides of what she wanted for her birthday. with many pictures of horses. Mr. Green sat at the back craftily, eating out of his tin and sipping scotch. I put my head on the desk. I'd had enough. Bobby dotted my desk and passed me a note. Don't go to the party, Marta. Better stay away, just in case. Bobby had overstepped the mark this time. I would not be told what to do or think. Who did he think he was, telling him not to go to a party that everyone in the class was invited to? His uncle was a psychologist and was stupid. Bobby was the same. I wrote to Bobby, "Go away!" Now, this is my plan. I would search the markets to make something to wear for the party. I would cut and sew it for myself, and it would be unique. I went to the library, taking Flick to look up some ideas. I'd never actually been to the public library before, but I knew they would have pictures and books. At least I hoped they might. That place didn't have a library, but 3 bus stops away there was such a place. It was old, had a smell of musty books, and huge magical windows that you might see in a Scottish palace. You could imagine a dungeon in this library. I spun around in a figure of 8, looking at the height of the bookshelves and the enormity of the stone walls. I was sure there was a secret corridor leading to jewels, hidden diamonds and treasures. I wrote on a piece of paper, "Coco Bonheur Chanel." A lady with silvery hair and sparkly eyes beckoned me to a bookcase. It was crammed with lots of books about Coco Chanel. I could hear in my head what she asked. "You like Coco?" I signed. I want to be like her. I'd forgotten that not everyone knows sign. The librarian replied to the sign. She was surely magical. Good luck, young lady. I spent every night after school with pencil and paper and the drawing books Nan bought me, drawing my ideas. I looked at the drawings by Coco, then made them simple for me. I was not in Paris. I was in Z Place, but that did not matter. I drew and drew and drew until the drawing books were full.
That was well done. I now have Carlie Kirpatrick, who's age 7 from Georgetown Primary, who's going to do a tiny extract for us. A round of applause for Carlie.
Well, wait, Gigi lives in a mansion. She has no neighbours close by and big windows, I mean really big windows, with big curtains that go on and on for as long as your eye can see. I'm thinking about the clean air and fields round the right with no houses. The front door is huge, bigger than me, with a brass doorbell and pillars. A proper house has pillars. There is no sign of barbed wire and concrete tunnels, nowhere to be seen. Mum washed my anorak and braided my hair, really neat. I have not brought Flip to bed it because Mum said that would be inappropriate. Mrs. Minnie has given me a whole salmon wrapped in newspaper. She says that Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez will think it's a lucky day. I do hope so. As I stood waiting for the door to open, my knees were shaking. I felt so wobbly. I think even the salmon knew I was nervous.
I'm now going to start it. You can see the sites that it's on, but I am going to sign some copies over there. Before Freya and Carlie go, I've just got a little gift for them over there. I'd just like to give them. And they'll both get their copy of the book. So can I just get a big round of applause, please, for Carlie? tirelessly over the last few weeks to have an amazing afternoon tea, make it such a special venue, and it's such a lovely time for me and the children to attend. Give a huge round of applause for Colin and Lorraine and all the staff. I'm not starting yet, just with it.
It's £7.99 each, if that's okay.
But no two-person interventions. Not your name.
It's the best one.
I'm not starting yet, just with it.
It's £7.99 each, if that's okay. So that's DANI and just
Give it a swirl.